How you doing? It's me, Zacchaeus, I'm gonna close the chat. I don't like nobody stopping me when I'm trying to talk. Okay, no offense. Let me get to the subject. There's a restaurant called Houston's in Atlanta, Georgia, that's being boycotted by T.I. and many other artists of African descent. Now, the reason I made this video because there is a restaurant called Houston in Houston, Texas, here in Houston, Texas, and I'm not sure if it's the same company. But I feel the wrath of the boycott. The reason why, because was 2014 or 15, I put an application on Indeed, and I did went to an interview at Houston on Westheimer. When I got there, and it was people African American, they said they paid $13 to work there, and then I told them I was concerned about the bus schedule being at 11 o'clock. They're trying to find corners to not hire me, in my opinion. And when I got there, the Latina woman that was there, she had a light skin. I think she mixed with white or something. She didn't look all that white. Like she can mix up. You can pass, with your more European features in her, but you kind of look like she kind of acting. Okay. When I got there, her attitude was like, I was setting the pen to do the application. You're supposed to supply your own pen. That's what they told me. Okay. So it's funny that it's the weirdest thing. And so when I got there, I answered the questions correctly, and the interviewer was trying to ask me what job I had a problem with. So I told him my job back in '99 because I ain't going into detail on my work history. But I said I learned from the mistakes snap. And so that's like they didn't call me. It wasn't considered for this. If we don't call you, we let you know we're not considered for the interview for the job. And the reason why I brought this up because I kind of feel it was a racial issue. You're trying to find any interview, any questions to knock me down from the interview. I know how that is. Okay, catcalling. You're trying to find some way to prevent a person to not get a job. But I bet you go online and say do nothing with a brother who being a thug to commit a crime when they don't have a job. Blah blah blah. They need to look for a job while they're not working. Blah blah blah. Shut the fuck up. Point is, so I kind of feel that it's the same company. If it is, I'm mistakenly to apologize to the company if it's not the same company. But see to me, it was, and I noticed that they're very prestigious and high class is okay, but it was like they want to intimidate you from not getting a job. You know, working there, they have certain type of people they want, and I know it was a high class people. But let me give you a tea on this story. Speaking of 99, I knew somebody who was like an angel and devil where I worked at. I don't want to go detail where I worked at. It was a dark skinned brother. His cousin was by my complexion with curly hair. They was preacher nephew. That's the preacher's son was the one by my complexion with curly hair, and the dark skinned brother with the kinky hair. That was his nephew. That was his dad's nephew, which is his cousin. And I called to do it. Angel Devil every time he talked about Revelation. Then he talked about sex back in '99, and I'm like, how the hell you talk about religion and born again? Next thing you talk about doing it in the hood, and and talking about fornicating. Okay, well this dude told me he'd go to Houston restaurant and he will meet drug dealers who are white, so they in the hood. So before anybody talks about boycotting this restaurant, that's the tea I have to give. Now I don't know who the drug dealers are that I met these, but this brother told me back in '99 when I was 20, going on 20 years old. So it's a place where they meet. Okay. So I'm glad I didn't get the job anyway because I ain't trying to be around with no ratchet drug dealers, whether they white or black identified, with one job, blah blah, nah, white, whatever. Okay. But the truth of the matter is, this restaurant has been discriminatory. That's why they treat people as second class citizens. And speaking of the drug dealers that go to the restaurant to meet, now I see why. In order for us, we want us to treat us like trash when we go there to go eat. Serve them like maids and butlers and Jemima and fitless slaves. Then, if we don't want you want to be us there to be there to sell those who can destroy our community. And so that's why I forwarded the boycott. And then when we try to get a job, you want to try to throw some type of questions to knock me down from getting a job. But when the same thug you said no for your ass, okay, the destroyer of the community gets in trouble and actually comes in your community and mess up, you want to say do not do nothing and typical and get caught on fault to make a video about it and all this other stuff. And Thomas on your dark complected Afro Latino Thomas on yours say something cool, say something about that portrait coon, try to say. It don't make no sense. So T.I., shout out to you. Thank you for boycotting that restaurant. And you be in Houston, we should boycott it because it says a place for people from the hood selling dope to be white rich people who sell dope. Weird. Same place when you try to get a job, have a problem borrowing a pen to do the application, and have an ugly attitude to it. At the same time, throw questions at you, hard to answer questions to debunk you from getting the interview, winning the interview, so you will not get a job and pay high paying job, and then not understand the reason why not working 11 o'clock at night because you worry about your safety on ride the bus. Okay. Well, y'all go, well, I ain't gonna go to that restaurant and not gonna support and be like, open door, I'm not buying no more hamburger. I'm not going to Houston restaurant either. Don't invite me to no Houston restaurant. Okay? And they make street people have me saying, and that's the stupidest thing. But don't forget the dollar is our power. That's black power. The dollar. Okay? Well, one drop black blood, we not pure black, we mix with white, we partner in neighborhood, whatever we have in us. But with that's the dollar, the so-called black dollar. That's power. Not pouring the fist in the ass, child, black live, whatever. Wind, dashiki, and afro, not permanent hair shit. They don't give you no damn power. That's why I'm buying that bullshit. So, I'm for the boycott of this Houston restaurant. They don't want to hire people of African American who really want to work there and give you their service and stuff, and but not be treated like such because I don't mind working at a place, but that don't mean can you take the abuse, employee, the bully boss out? That's all I have to say.